Yes, thank you very much. And it's very warm welcome to all of you. And we'll be waiting for just 1 hour, 1 minute for the rest of the participants and the people who have joined us. And here is Mr. Tehseen. Sir, warm welcome to you in this group for English for Professionals. Sir Tehseen, can you hear me properly? Mr. Tehseen? Mashallah, people are very energetic and punctual. They are getting in time. Yes, please. As we have given just for 1 minute for those candidates dates who have been waiting for the today's session, and it's going to be an assessment session. And what does this assessment stand for? We have initiated and introduced a new system as in comparison with the demonstration system. As it's going on in the contemporary society, and a lot many people, they are offering demonstration sessions, but we are on the other side. As we are not a teaching company, we are a training company. That's why we have our own methodologies. That's why we not only assess you guys, we allow you guys to understand our methodology, the way we deal with you, the way we care for you in everything that you want to know about us. At the same time, it allows us to understand you guys at a better level, because unless or until we know the road to success, we can never reach our goal, our a target at proper time, at proper length, at proper success. So this is what we offer as an assessment. Here are 5 people, and in today's assessment, I should say this is going to be your show, not mine. It's going to be your show. So everybody out of you will be allowed to speak for 2 minutes. That's why we try to make the groups just in between 10 to 20. The only objective of making small groups is to allow you guys make maximum practices, and at the same time allows us to put much more attention, personal care, and everything that you need and demand. That's why we make small groups. And in today's session, you are only 10 persons, and that's why we are very glad, because you'll get maximum chance, maximum chunk of time to represent yourself, to express yourself, and have your exposure in front of the rest of the community that you are dealing in and the community that is present over here. And as you guys know, that we are always dealing with the professionals of different strata of the society, strata of the business, and the professional people, they are dealing in different professional settings. So in today's session, I hope and I believe that a potpourri of those professionals is present. So once more, I really and cordially welcome to all of you on this platform. And once more, I'm really very humble to offer you the appreciation and thankfulness for trusting in us. Once more, thank you very much. Sir, this is, as I have said, and this is going to be your show. So everybody out of you will be allowed and given 2 minutes, solid 2 minutes, to speak and for speaking about yourself. So this is going to be the very first assessment tactic that we use usually. So for the very first time, I hope in your life, you're going to have this chance, and don't miss this chance. Don't miss this opportunity, because this is going to be a golden chance for you guys and for everybody else. I always say, as a public speaking mentor as a communication expert and trainer, I always say, whenever you get a chance to be on the stage and you get a chance to have a mic, a speaker, a standpoint, and you have a chance to speak and express yourself well, because the chances never come to you time and again. You only get once, and once you get, you should be ready for, and you should be enough trained and enough eloquent, enough expressive to express yourself. So, sir, it's your turn. I would love to invite you guys, and who would throw the first stone? Out of you guys, who would love to introduce him or herself for the first time at first instance? Sirs, please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is Saifullah. I'm working in a private school currently.
Sir.
So I'm keenly interested to learn the English, but I don't know why I'm feeling hesitation while talking with anyone. So this is problem with me.
Sir Saifullah, actually everybody across the non-native context, whenever, wherever, whatever the situation is, everybody in non-native context faces this problem. So don't worry. This is not only your problem. This is my problem. This
You are
everybody.
absolutely right.
This is everybody else's problem.
Yes, actually, we feel some hesitation while talking with anyone.
Yes, yes.
So this is a main problem.
Sir, in this course, inshallah, this will be removed. And today you have a chance. You have a chance. Just try to speak about you, not somebody else, not something else. It's only about you. So you have 2 minutes, solid 2 minutes, try to speak. And I'm sure, I make you sure, by the end of this session, I'll be giving you just 15 to 20 minutes time for training. And in that time, you guys will be able to make a choice whether this session is going to be beneficial for you or not. Yes, please, Sir Saifullah, starting from you. In simple terms, just introduce yourself to your fellows. Your time starts.
Yes, sir. I said I'm Saifullah and working in a private institute, private school since long time. Actually, I was born in 1968. I belongs from district Shikarapur. I have done masters in commerce from University of Sindh. After that, I appeared in the Public Service Commission competitive examination in the labor department. So, by the grace of Almighty Allah, I have been successfully cleared the competitive examination and selected as a research officer in the government department.
Wonderful.
After the service of 12 years, I left the government job and then I joined private sector. So I have worked with the different organizations uh, and then uh, I have a different experiences of schools and also development sectors. So this is my just brief.
So you have taken 1 minute. A wonderful applause for you. You have shown your courage to speak with your fellows, and for the first time, actually, this is a collection of people from different places, and as this session is going to be recorded, so this will be floated across the globe, across the web. So a lot many people will be watching and listening your melodious voices. Sir, thank you very much, Sir Saifullah, for being the very first and the first stone in the pond, because it's always difficult to throw the first stone. Now the road is paved. Road is paved. So, Sir Fayaz Ahmed Khoso, what do you think? This is your turn now.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Sir, walaikum salam.
I'm Fayaz Ahmed from Karachi.
Sir, sir.
My profession, I'm a pharmacist I graduated from university. Then after 2K6, I have started my professional life from in a, pharmaceutical located in Hakshoti. After that, after joining pharmaceutical, I worked there 5.5 years over there. Then in 2030, then I moved to another pharma in Karachi. Uh, over there, I worked for 11 years. Uh, over there, I look after the injectable preparations, oral solid dosage forms, and so many other dosage forms. And currently, this week, I moved to another pharma which is located in Karachi. I'm married. I have 3 kids.
Sir, please continue. You're doing a wonderful job.
Okay, thank you. Currently, I'm doing the job as a senior manager production, another farmer. Over there, I have lot of responsibilities to do, like managing, planning, production, and as well as so many attending the meetings and also setting the future planning. Today, also I had a meeting with CEO, and he also briefed some future planning. Uh, from today and onwards, I have to work on that. Uh, I have to execute the given task by the CEO. Uh, that's it, sir.
Sir Fayaz Ahmed Khoso, it's really pleasure to hear from you. Such a versatile experience that you have. Really wonderful to have you in this group. And we are pleased. We are very pleased.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for being over here. We would love to have a wonderful interaction with you in the future as well. Thank you very much. Sir, Muhammad Shahzeb, it's your turn now.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Sir, walaikum salam, Shah Saab. Most welcome.
Uh, my name is Muhammad Shazib. My father name is Malik Muhammad Saeed Akhtar.
Sir,
I live in district Mewali.
sir,
Currently live district Bhavalpur, Tehsil Ahmedpur East.
sir.
My job Askari Bank Limited, private job Askari Bank Limited. My designation is PN. My qualification FA intermediate. Currently diploma Nibo Shajisi and move to Saudi Arabia. Inshallah,
Inshallah.
will be soon. My English speaking is very low. I am trusted for you. Inshallah, my speaking is good.
Inshallah. Mr. Shazeb, it's really pleasure to hear this from you. You are just an intermediate, but you have the courage to speak. So I make you sure that whatever you have in your mind, whatever the target you want to achieve, inshallah, Allah Almighty will be making
Inshallah.
things easy for you.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Sir, Mr. Tehseen, it's your turn now. Tehseen Saab. Tehseen Saab, can you hear me? I think he is not ready to speak, no problem at all. At first, as I had said you guys that this is going to be an assessment session. So as you have introduced yourself, now this is my turn to introduce myself as well. Because whenever we ask something to the others, at first we should set an example. So starting from my academic background and the name that I should mention, as you know about me, this is Yasin Shakir. and I'm from Lahore and currently staying in Islamabad. As far as my academic background is concerned, I have three-dimensional academic background. At first, I did masters in English from BZU, and by the grace of Almighty Allah, I was the gold medalist in that session. And after that, I took admission in my MPhil, and by the grace of Almighty Allah, once more, Allah graced me with once more another gold medal. And since then, I have been twice announced as and honored as twice a gold medalist in English language. And meanwhile, I was doing my specialization in English. I enrolled myself in law and I did my LLB from BZU. And with the distinction, I was one of the three high achieving alumni at that time from BZU in Division Sahibat. So I pursued my specialization in laws once more, and I did my LLM from the University of Lahore. And after that, I took my interest into psychology. So I did my MA in psychology, and I have 5 certifications from UK as a trainer, as a consultant, life coach, NLP, and emotional intelligence trainer. And at the same time, I have a certification from Arizona State University, America. And Alhamdulillah, at that time, when we were honored with a scholarship, and that was a scholarship of more than 13 lakhs, and we were more than 13,000 students across the globe. And those were just the trainees, not the students. So in that group, across the globe, there were natives and non-natives. And once more, Allah blessed me with the distinction, and I was one of the 4 high achieving alumni across the globe in that course. And that was the course for the trainers for educational sector. I have a very long background. Even I always say that I have been a born teacher, but that journey started in 2000 and that continued until in 2017, I resigned from the Superior University as an HOD. And even before that, I was doing some seminars, some lectures, and some mentorship programs on communication skills and personal development for the business students. But in 2017, I started my professional career as a trainer. And since then, I've been working with different distinguished organizations and the brands across Pakistan. And nowadays, I'm working with the Mind Changer, my mentor, Sir Javed Chaudhary, and a certification that Mrs. Shazib, you have done with Nibosh. So we are also offering such sort of certifications that are acknowledged and accredited across the globe with DAS certification Pakistan. So nowadays, what we are doing, we are just helping the professionals who are working in some government sector or private sector, or some entrepreneurs who are starting their entrepreneurial journey, or the businessmen who are struggling in their businesses, or the people who are established. So we help them establish their teams. As you might know about the session that we are going to have on 10th of August, the upcoming 10th of August. So we are going to have a session on top sales, hiring teams, and development. So this is what is short about me. The story is very long, but we have a very short time to tell about. So that's why I have given you a brief introduction, what I'm in front of you. So today you will know a lot of things about you. And I'm sure this is going to be for the very first time you're going to meet with you. I'm going to share some slides. So look at these slides. And after that, there'll be some sort of assessment. And that assessment will be about, if you can do it, that will be about Just 1 minute, please. Yes, can you see the screen? Is it visible for you?
Yeah,
No,
it's not a visible.
It's
The
not.
size is very.
The size is very small. You're using mobile phone, sir?
No, I'm using laptop.
You're using laptop. And what's about right now? Is it clear?
sir, I'm using mobile, but it is clear to me.
What?
Sir, I'm
Yes,
using
sir.
mobile,
Now
but
it's clear.
It's clear.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
clear
you,
now.
sir.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, this is today's session, and this is about self assessment. I have a wonderful credit on my part that you guys very generously started from you. And you told about your experiences, your backgrounds, and everything. So, here is a template. And this is a sort of template, not something else. You can add something and you can remove something. So ultimately, we should know this sort of things while introducing ourselves. And I always call it the first meeting with you. So this is going to be the very first meeting. And many out of you might be knowing something about you. But whenever there comes a chance to speak about ourselves, most of the time we feel reluctant, we forget the facts, and we just mumble and jumble, because this is the problem that is always with us, and not only with the non-native speakers, it's always with the native speakers as well, because in life we always pay much short time to ourselves. So this is the big problem or major problem. That's why we are unable to tell about ourselves, because we know less about. So what we know, we have to tell. So when we know less about ourselves, so how can we tell much more, as somebody asked us? Most of the time, you have heard about the fact that the person has failed in the interview. He or she was very excellent and was fantastic in her or his written exam, but when there was a chance to be in an interview, he or she got failed. Actually, he or she never fails. Actually, what fails is their communication. And why do they fail? Because the entire academic career is spent on writing and reading, not on speaking. We miss one of the most important skill, and throughout the entire session, academic session, and even professional session, and that is speaking and listening. But today you have been given a wonderful chance. Try to think about you, try to add something in it, and make a comprehensive introduction. Whenever you get a chance to introduce yourself, there must be at least 2 to 3 minutes data that you must be having, and to speak in front of any sort of people, your colleagues, uh, public, or some sort of other gatherings. What do you think? There should be or not?
Yes, you are right. There should be.
Sir, thank you very much. Sir, please, if you have.
Should I start from myself?
Yes, why not, sir?
My name is, I am Junaid Rafiq from Karachi, currently staying in a model colony. My education background is I am graduated from Miran University. I have done B in electronics. I have completed my graduation in 2008. Right now, I'm working as a electrical senior control system engineer in wind farm Karachi. So I'm right now technical head and leading the department of maintenance and service.
Fantastic.
Yes, where I'm looking after different sections. So right now, I'm managing the whole wind farm, whole wind farm and plant.
Fantastic, fantastic. And you might be and must be dealing with a lot many people as well. Obviously,
Yeah, yeah.
in companies there is always a combination of systems and the HRs.
Yes, you're right.
Sir, thank you very much. And once more, another gem in our group. And I was most of the time calling Mr. Tehseen. So she is. Ma'am, I'm really very sorry because I just noticed the name. So I would love to hear from you as well. Ma'am, please. Because we don't want to make it just a chauvinistic group.
Sorry.
No, sir. It's about the name Tehseen. She is a lady with us.
Oh, all right, all right.
Sir, thank you very much. Yes, ma'am, please. Would you like to say something about you or? Actually, right now, my team mentioned that she is. Okay, from Tehseen. Can you hear me? No, ma'am. We are unable to hear you. Please make sure your mic is on and the connection is good. I think there is some problem. So, ma'am, whenever your mic is working well and the connection is good, please try to speak and we'll be very glad to hear from you. No problem at all, ma'am. If you are hearing us, that's fantastic. And you'll be given a lot of chances to speak about. So, as far as today's session is concerned, as I told in from the very beginning, in the start, that it's going to be an assessment session. So this session is just for professionals, the people who have actually basic knowledge of basic level of speaking. And we are here just to have a sort of practice group and to develop the way we can develop in pronunciation, in vocabulary, and in sentence structure. So at first, what I think as a communication expert, we always start from the self because the that we always say charity begins at home. So improvements begins from the self. So meet thyself. I always call it meet thyself. This is very simple. I never make people to do something like much more difficult. We always start from the very simple, from the very easy, because when we start from the easy and step by step, that is the natural step by step process and progress. So we start from the very simple and then take to the upper level of the progress. This is what the pro forma is, and everybody out of you is with 3 minutes. I'll be reading, and you'll be reading as well. And this is not about the reading, this is about the speaking. You'll be speaking, and I'll be speaking. So while speaking, you will be filling the gaps as per your own, scenario. So this is, and you are supposed to mention your name, and you are from the area you belong to, and currently you are staying in where you are staying in for the sake of your job or business. My educational background is dynamic and diverse because everybody has different dimensions of the studies or academics. I'm whatsoever degree you have earned in the university you have earned from, and the next one is your positivity. I'm a self-motivated, hardworking, and ambitious young man. Now, you have to tell your age. Most of the time people hide their ages. Yes, I do have some shortcomings, you can say, to improve, like I'm a short-tempered, like short-tempered, you know, you become angry with some sort of small things. You lose your temper and lack motivation. As for my short-term goal is concerned, I aim to have, achieve, get, reach, whatever you want to use, the target you have to tell. And my long-term goal is, what your long-term goal is, you have to tell excitingly my hobby is, and I like what you like, you have to tell, but I don't like what you don't like. Currently, I'm working where you are working in, and but I'm planning to grow, and what you are planning to become or grow, you have to tell. And in the end, thank you for your patience and time. If you have some question, I will be glad to answer. So this is just a template. This is just a roadmap. Start from your name and from the salutation. So start from the salutation and from the salutation. Whenever we start, we say, as I didn't mention over there, like always try to observe the time. If you are speaking in the morning, obviously you will say the good morning, from Assalamu alaikum to good morning. And you will ask the people, how are you? And everybody will be saying, like, we are fine, and what's about you? So from this, you can start. And if you are in the noon or afternoon or in the evening or in the night, you cannot introduce yourself in the night, because you're always saying like good night. So before saying good night, you can introduce yourself whenever, where are you are in a public, professional, or personal meeting. So this is just a little something from my side, and a sort of input just to start with, just to throw the first stone, just to break the ice. And I'm going to share the people who are, because this session is for the public as well. But for you guys, I'm going to share a questionnaire with you guys. And that questionnaire is just to assess you at what level of English speaking you're standing on. And that will be your true assessment. And this is 5-level session. You are just to answer yes or no. I'll be sharing, and my team will be sharing in your group as well. When you answer the questions or statements, just be focused, be true, be straightforward, be simple, because this is going to be a true analysis of yourself. So if you want to assess yourself at proper level, because as far as the classes are concerned, the sessions are concerned, I would like to say that this is not going to be a teaching session. At first, just change the mentality, the sort of words we use, verbality, what we always call it, like the classes are going on. So these are not the classes. Please, these are just interactive sessions. And I'm not a teacher, I'm a trainer for you. And you're not the students, you are the trainees. So the roles are changed, the scenario is changed, the context is entirely different. We all are having something like experience, some knowledge, some expertise, some exposure. So we have to share. The speciality of our sessions is that we always gather people, experienced people together. And when they come together, they come across, they make networking. And in networking, we always learn a lot of good things. Like in today's session, even we are 6 to 8 members, but we are from 8 different cities. So obviously we'll be sharing our the way we talk to, the way we live to, the way we speak to, the way we interact to, so everything. So this is always going to be a rich experience for everybody. And my prayers and my wishes are for you. The best of luck for everybody. What and who is in this current session, and the people who are watching us, and they'll be joining us in the upcoming days. So our proper sessions will be started from Monday, upcoming Monday, and up to that, we'll be making proper assessment out of you, and for you, and for your sake, for our sake as well, because you have to understand at what level you are standing on. We have to understand how much effort, the way, the methodology, the tactics, the content that we have to develop for you, because we always try to make different content for different groups. This is what makes us a different one, because we don't deliver the same content for every group, because you come from different contexts, different areas, different departments. So every department, every person needs a different methodology, a different tactic, different sort of context and content as well. So I would love to have your questions and your suggestions as well, if you have, please. This is your turn right now.
My question is, what is the new strategy you will teach us to use the vocabulary? Usually, I think every one of us know vocabulary, but at the time of utilization, we are human beings. Naturally, we forget this because we are not living in an atmosphere where the English, where we speak English and practice.
Exactly.
So, what will be the new strategy from your side for us, so that we can feel that it will be beneficial for us, that we will improve? And basically, if I assess myself, I feel that when I speak, I forget the vocabulary. Even I know those words.
No problem at all, sir. Actually, this is very human. No problem at all. This is not unnatural. This is very human. So we always make it practical and through the usage of NLP, because I'm an NLPer as well. So I'll make you understand the way you can remember the words, and in proper context, you can retrieve them from your memory. So just be relaxed. Inshallah, it will be very easy for you. I'll make you sure. So if there is some
Basically,
question,
another question from my side.
sir,
Uh,
we have
basically,
only 5 minutes
I
for
want.
it, sir. So we have to give time to others as well.
All right. If anyone have
Sir,
any question, they
thank
can
you.
ask.
And if you have some other questions, please, there is the group. You can put your questions in the group. I'll be over there and I'll be answering, inshallah. Yes, please. Sir Fayaz Saab, Sir Shazib Saab, Saifullah Saab. If you have some questions, please.
Sir, I don't have any question right now because I'm listening your training session. Can you share this format with us for our practicing?
Yes, we'll be practicing. Actually, this is not going to be like teaching. In this group, the maximum time will be given to you guys. In the first 2 or 3 days, I'll be taking more time, but in the rest of the 9 days, there'll be your turn only, because this is not the group that I have to speak only. This is the time that you must be given proper context. As Sir Junaid mentioned, we don't get the chance to speak. So, as Sir Junaid was saying, that we don't get a proper time or context, as we are not living in the sort of situations that everybody is speaking English and understanding it well. So, this is the problem. But in this session, in this training, you'll be having a lot of time to speak and interact and express yourself in English as well. So the strategies that we will be using is to have a topic, to have a discussion, role models and role plays and presentations. So at first I'll be training you, and after that you'll be expressing yourself what you have learned. Thank you very much once more, and it was really a pleasant meeting with you guys, and the sort of feedbacks, inclusion that you have made from your side, the participation, the active participation, the sort of passion that you have shown, that was marvelous, matchless. And the people who are watching this video for the first time and as a test, you have tested us. And if you want to test yourself, I make you sure, just join us. I bet you can speak, and yes, you can speak well. Thank you very much.